Every day when I look, on the internet and I see all of the drama that's going on all over the place, most of it is just hype, people basically wanting to be right about something, so they inadvertently fearmonger by posting what they think is going to happen, and it's like everyone's racing to have the idea first. So when it happens, if it happens, or before other people start to see it that way as well, they can say, I was the first one to point this out, I was the first one to see this. And this is really crazy. It's like, and this is a problem with social media. I mean, it's nuts. I keep saying how, like, I just keep talking about how the internet and social media is bad, and so few people seem willing to look at it, to actually take a look at it and see that this is the problem. And people won't leave social media because they can't leave social media and do something that's beneficial or virtuous, as everybody likes to do these days, and actually be praised for it. Because if they leave social media, then there's nowhere for them to be praised for it. There's nowhere for people to get likes and thumbs up and retweets and whatnot if they leave Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. I mean, YouTube is also social media, but then there's that issue where you're like, do you leave and never put your, what you see would actually help humanity out there? And I guess everybody, in a sense, sort of thinks that what they're doing is helping humanity, but I don't know if they actually think that. I don't know if it's a matter of they just convince themselves that because they're able to find profit out of it somehow or another. It's another thing I point out all the time is that people, this whole profit thing, everybody's profiting off of the problems, and people say, well, everyone, if people want to donate, it's like, yeah, that's fine and dandy, but it's not about if people want to donate. It's the fact that the people that are following, the followers, the subs and the subscribers, are the ones who are looking for something to be part of. And that's a follower mentality. That is that's the problem. And that's why social media is so popular, because there's the people out there that want to be adored, that want to be right, they want to be first. You see them all the time in the comments, first. It's like, come on, when is this, like, I can't even believe that people even go for that. When I see a comment that says first, and then it's got like 200 thumbs up, I'm like, who the hell are these people? And why? Why are they like approving this behavior? It should be completely ignored or just made fun of, flat out, because it's ridiculous. And, it's like the people that are putting the videos out there, that are making the videos, they're saying, hey guys, I saw this, and I was reading this, this story, it's breaking, and oh my God, the world's going to end. You guys better be prepared. This is what I think is going to happen. And then they sensationalize their opinions that they think are going to get, that they're hoping may be right. And that's another problem, is that people, when they predict this stuff, they say, I really don't want this to happen, but I think that the fucking world's going to blow up. So you guys just better be prepared. And, if you don't heed this warning, don't say I didn't tell you so when it happens. And none of this shit ever happens. Yeah, and I don't know. It's like the world's gone nuts. And it's driven. And this is the problem with social media. Everybody wants to be adored. Everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to be the one that people are praising. Everyone wants that. And I don't understand. I don't know which is worse, the person who wants to be, the people that are like, oh, I'm right, tell me how right I am, and thank me for my guidance and my words that are just giving you meaning in life, or the people that are like, oh, you're the best, thank you, I don't know what I would do without you, you've just been so, if you stop making videos, I don't know what I would do, tell me where I can donate, I need to give you my money because, oh my God, you've given me purpose. I can go on and live now. It's like, who's worse? It's like you have, I don't know, psychopaths and sycophants. People that are just, I don't know. It really is a social virus. It's a social disease, and everybody seems to be infected with it. And there are so few that are willing to speak the real truth and point out what is truly so and call themselves out on things because they don't want to be, sort of pushed to the back. Because right now, everybody is still following what's the most popular. They're looking for the most popular. They're like, well, that might be true, but it's not being talked about by very many people. So if it was true, I'm sure I would have heard it from someone else. If social media was really bad, I'm pretty sure so-and-so would be talking about it by now. I don't know if you're right. It hasn't caught on big yet. So, it's like the three stages of truth. It's ridiculed and then violently opposed and then accepted as self-evident and, obvious. And it's crazy. It's like everybody's so afraid to just be independent in their thought when other people are like, yeah, that, this is, hey, everybody, hey, guys, the YouTube, like, standard intro. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. I mean, who's tired of hearing that? Hey, guys. And then the videos where they cut. They're talking. They're like, so this morning when I woke up, cut, I decided I was going to go brush my teeth. Cut. And I thought to myself, cut. It's like, God, everyone is such a follower. They're all just like, they mimic each other. They do the same things over and over. And nobody seems to care. Nobody notices. Nobody points it out. Because everyone's accepting of it. So everyone's accepting of it. And I don't know, man. But social media is a huge problem. And I can tell you right now, from everything that I can observe, and I have observed of the internet, being the type of person who never gets really involved in anything. I don't do groups. I don't do cliques. I barely even do like individual friends. And it's such a small amount. Barely is kind of an overstatement. I don't know. Like any friend of mine, go ahead and let me know because I don't really talk to people. But anyway, it's all my observations. What I see happening is, and this isn't fear-mongering at all because nobody should be afraid of this. If anything, they should be afraid of where we're going right now and do something about it because the only thing that this is going to lead to is just more problems. We can't fix these social problems, which is 99% of the problems that we see. They're all social problems, and they're all because of the internet and particularly social media. Because I saw this thing about the migrant caravan, and it said that they coordinated it through social media. And I'm like, how none of this would happen. It wouldn't be possible without the ability of everybody to just hashtag their way to their own types and group together and run and collaborate and scream and, just meet up. I mean, social media is ruining everything. It's ruining the way people think. It's creating the worst sort of, I don't know, they speak of this tribalism. It's true. It's causing people to separate in the most unnatural ways. They're grouping together based on the most unnatural things. And, most of these things aren't even real. It's just bits and pieces that are just picked up and accepted because other people accept them. And because one person embraced this and then somebody else hears it and they're like, why don't you hear that? Is it true? Yeah, it is. And the only reason is because they want it to be true or they heard it from somebody that they hold in high reverence. So, I don't know. Social media is truly, and the internet is truly the downfall of humanity. It's not doing us any good, and everybody just keeps on trying to use it to fix things, but no one is wanting to point out that it itself is the problem. That's what's causing all the problems. Everybody's just, well, that's not, it's good for some things. It's really benefiting us in certain ways. We wouldn't be able to connect in these wonderful ways if that was the case. If we didn't have it, how would we connect? It's like, I don't know, maybe we would connect in a more natural way, like with people that actually live around us, people that actually live with us in many cases, family members. But no, people are abandoning their families for these digital families with people across the world that they'll never meet just because they shared an idea. Oh my God, I feel the same way. We must be soulmates. We must be like, this is fate. I knew that there was so much more. Life is so much more valuable now. And if the internet shuts down, how many mass suicides/suicide murders do you think would take place? If the internet went, there would be the biggest suicide event ever, probably murder-suicide, where they kill everybody and then themselves because nobody would be able to perceive the purpose of life anymore because they don't have their digital, fake, intangible realities anymore. And it's crazy. I mean, social media is truly evil. The internet is evil. It is It is. It's evil. I don't care if you get fun out of it and if it's bringing us joy at times. It's not doing humanity any good. It's ruining everything. I don't know. But it doesn't matter because nobody cares. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody will delete their Facebook. Nobody will start to minimize their usage. It's like cut it down as much as you can, and then with whatever you have left, use it for good. Stop going around talking shit to people and just saying, somebody says something you don't like, oh, fuck you, go jump off a bridge. You know what I mean? This type of shit, it's crazy. It's like, what the hell is the matter with people? Everyone's just artificially angry because of this artificial reality that we're all subscribing to. And I don't know. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all of these companies they have complete control over everyone. And people think that they're using it and they're doing something, oh, let's use this, the internet, let's use these social media platforms to our advantage. It's like, you don't think that whatever force is behind all of this, whatever the hell it is, I don't know what it is, who the hell knows? No one knows. Oh, it's not a force, not evil, it's just some people. Well, how do you know? Prove it. Prove that it is a force. Prove that it is evil. Prove that it's not evil. Just prove something. But what I see is that it's evil because it is nothing but problems for humanity. It's just problem after problem after problem. Every day there's new problems, and it's all because of what somebody said on the internet. I mean, for all we know, 90% of the people on the internet aren't even real. It could just be just words and images that most of them are just digitally created just to make us think that something else is going on. I mean, people think that they're using something they're using the weapon itself to defeat the enemy that created the weapon. And it's like, no, all of this it's like we're all being used by it no matter what. We're not using it, we're being used by it, and the only way to defeat it is to stop using it. To get rid of your Facebook. But I don't, it's not that I use it because I need to or I'm addicted. I just want to. So that's why I keep it. It's like, there's so many people that say shit like that. They're alcoholics. I don't drink because I have to. I drink because I want to. I don't smoke because I have to. I just smoke because I want to. I don't use social media because I have to, because I need to. I'm not addicted to it. I just want it. So I'm not going to, why should I get rid of it if I want it? I can get rid of it whenever I want. I just don't want to. It's like, oh, please. Go ahead and keep kidding yourself, I don't know. That just, I don't think humanity's ever going to get it because everybody's so addicted to the attention. It's such a feedback system, such an approval system, just acknowledge me system. It's really freaking sad. Everybody wants to just be acknowledged, and yet nobody has any concern for the direction that humanity's going. Just as long as they get their acknowledgement. It doesn't matter. Pretty sad. Okay, that's all. Bye.